When we look at the COPD market in the U.S. today, we know there's at least 16 million patients that are living with this chronic condition. Our healthcare system spends over $50 billion annually to take care of these patients. And at the same time, we know that there's over 1 million ER visits. The problems that we're trying to address is the access to care. How do we take care of these patients both in the clinic and at home?
We want to make things easier for patients in terms of lowering costs that it takes to get the care that they need, providing them access to that care.
There are all sorts of fluctuations all the way through this care, and constantly the clinician and the patient are having to decide, do they need to be brought into the office today? Do they need to go to the emergency room today? And over this huge span of time, we're supporting these decisions every step of the way.
At the same time, we believe that our technologies potentially could be life-saving. We have an opportunity to take some novel technologies that haven't been brought into the respiratory space before. We believe that the products and the services that we will offer with these technologies will really change the way patients and physicians interact. One of our first product that we've taken through the FDA is a portable connected nebulizer.
It's very unique in that it is portable. It does have a connected companion mobile application, and that will allow not only the patient to have their care on the go, but also provide real-time data to clinicians so they can evaluate what is happening with their patient.
Medicare has just released a whole new series of CPT codes. These are codes that pay for the physician to take care of the patient. And for the first time, they're paying for remote therapeutic monitoring, which implies that with our connected nebulizer and the information that is being captured with that device, physicians now can keep track of the patients compliant to treatment, but at the same time be able to submit claims to Medicare to be paid for that service, which we believe is very important for the patient care as well as for the market adoption of these technologies.
So with a traditional nebulizer, it's usually a large tabletop device. It's usually very noisy, takes over 20 minutes to get a treatment in. As you can see with our device, it is small, it is portable, it's very quiet, and the treatment only takes between 7 to 9 minutes.
Unlike traditional nebulizers, it fully and completely delivers your dose, and then it provides tracking. So the device, without any intervention on your part, will send a message saying, yes, medication was delivered at this time today. So your family member that you've selected or your clinician know that you've taken your medication. There is a full database behind this, and that database is shareable through API, so we can integrate it with anyone else's system.
I'm excited for the day when we can bring the whole entire platform of care into the marketplace. One of the new products that we're working on right now that I'm most excited about is around our breath sound technology.
The AireHealth breath sound device contains traditional spirometry, but on top of that, directly in front of the patient's mouth, it has a high quality microphone that collects audio at the same time the flow information is being collected. We collect the lung sounds from the patient in a way that's very user-friendly and very repeatable. We perform multiple different analyses on the sounds that we've collected and extract various biomarkers. We take various combinations of those, put them through our artificial intelligence engine, and that allows us to draw meaningful conclusions that we can share with the clinician to help in their decision making.
It is not only reading the information from the lungs, but also using that to notice trends and be able to predict why these certain things are happening and what may happen in the future in terms of a patient's lung function. So what's great about AireHealth technology is all of it is developed in-house. We have an incredible team of software engineers that create our tools and our breath sound technology.
We have a strong suite of IP. We have several issued patents. Some of those patents go back to 2012. That's very important because it predates the other activity in this area. And then we continue to build on those patents and issue completely new patents.
I'm excited for the patients. I'm excited to be able to give these patients access to care, which is what we want. I'm very excited for the clinicians out there, because now they'll have tools and technologies to be able to keep track of their patients remotely. Overall, I believe this will revolutionize the care that these respiratory patients will receive in the future. And so that's why we're passionate. That's why we do what we do, is because we know we can make a significant impact to the tens and millions of patients that have respiratory problems around the world.